Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Holla for a dollar, strip for a tip. It has been a fucking minute, okay? I have been gone. I've been gone since October. And I said, you know what? I've been pressuring myself and, worrying myself and putting a lot of pressure on myself to just go ahead and do a fucking podcast. So I'm back, bitches.
Shit, here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country. Now I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years.
Of course, my initial thought process to even coming back was, you know what, I have a lot of different topics that I can talk about. Unfortunately, I'm a tad bit disorganized, and that is not how my life actually goes. So let's just break down what has been going on since I last left you guys, the last time I was around you guys, and the last time we conversated. I was in a different type of mental space, right? I decided to sit up here and focus majority on one platform, right? The one platform that I'm talking about specifically is TikTok. And I am collectively, congratulations to me, I am collectively at 34,000 followers. One of my personal hashtags Navadia, is hit 1 million. So 1 million people have came to my page to be nosy, and I love all you guys, right? I've talked about a couple of different things that I have went through. I've responded to so many different comments, so I'm happy. I'm proud of myself, and yeah, took a lot of growing. Took a lot of maneuvering back and forth, but I'm here. So enough about me. Let's kind of sort of slightly talk about what's going on in the world. Number one, there is this thing on TikTok. It is called Black Men Frolicking, right? And we talk about it because I never seen so many black men become so happy. And because they're so happy, it's just kind of like it makes me want to smile. But with every good thing, there are some rules and limitations to it, right? Number one, white people, Caucasians, palm colored, bleach flower people. I definitely apologize. Unfortunately, you cannot join in on this trend. You've been frolicking your whole entire life, and it gives you ample amount of fucking joy. Our black African American men have yet to have the opportunity to express themselves and show their emotions. And you think that you should go ahead and take that? Not only that, but because our black men are frolicking, enjoying their life, making themselves feel good, putting a motherfucking smile on their damn face, they have to sit up here and find safe feels to even frolic in. Now that's a damn shame. You would think that the world wouldn't be so consumed with itself for a motherfucker to sit up here and be like, I'm finna go do this and be happy. So, black women, any woman that see black men out frolicking in the grass and enjoying themselves, let them be. Let them be at peace. Okay? Couple other things that's going on in the world is, of course, we just had a major situation go down at an elementary school out in Texas. About 14 people were shot. And kids and teacher and the person that was doing the shooting. I don't understand what's going on in the world today where an elementary school is just not even safe. No school is safe. We've let that be known multiple times. It's been shown and it's been greatly prevalent. But it's getting worse. It's getting worse, okay? Grocery stores aren't even safe at this point. We had a young man in Buffalo, New York, do a live stream. Killing only black people in a grocery store. I want to send my condolences out to all the family members. Let's make it abundantly clear. It's not a joyous moment in the world to see some shit like this go on. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not something that I want to sit up here and be like, you know what? I should bask in this ambience. It makes me sick that this is the world that I would even include myself in that. This is the world that we brought our children in. It's fucked up. On another note, the world of social media has taken over. I honestly feel like there's so much access on the internet. It's ridiculous. It's a good thing. You can make plenty of money off of it, but you also see a lot of bad shit and a lot of shit that becomes very evil. It makes me question, why do we even have it? It definitely does. Another thing that took place was B. Simone has a podcast, and she basically let it be known that because Martin Luther King cheated on his wife, he is not a good man, he's not a good leader, he's not a good father, he did not respect his wife when he did such of a thing. I actually had a full-blown argument in my very lovely VIP comment section, especially on TikTok, because those people on TikTok, they fucking ruthless, okay? I had people say, well, everybody knows that he cheated on his wife. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and lie. This was my first time ever hearing anything about this situation, about the man doing anything harmful to his wife. The only reason why I say that is because of the simple fact that it was never painted out that way. So now that B. Simone and her other co-hosts of their podcast have painted the picture that basically Martin Luther King is not a good man. Let's just be honest. There are certain things and certain people I feel like you shouldn't involve your 2 cents, even if you have $1.98. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me 2 cents. I have $1.98 already. My whole thing is the man fought for civil rights movement. He fought for our equal rights as blacks and African Americans, right? I had someone in my comment section basically let me know that it was abundantly clear that he had cheated on his wife, and there is a certain way that you have to do things, right? You can tell me, you can inform me, like you're teaching me, or you can shove it in my face. And when you people on TikTok decide to come ejaculate all in my damn comment section, you have another thing coming. Because the one thing about me that I've learned is I love to do my research. So I went and did my research. I went through a couple of different articles and they pretty much said the same thing. She has a book, Coretta Scott King has a book, and she says a lot of people have been asking me or have asked, has he ever cheated? Now, there was an FBI agent, allegedly now, FBI agent has a audio recording of Martin Luther King being and doing an infidelity act. But she said if you ask her that question, she still would say no. She also said that the reason why she felt like he went so hard for African Americans was because he felt like he had a guilty complex and she could see it. She said in her mind and in her heart and in her gut, she felt like he did, but she never caught him in the act, so she would definitely still say no. I'm going to say this once, and I'm probably not going to say it again. No, you know what? Let me stop lying to myself and to y'all. I'm going to say this forever. People, if you don't take nothing else from this damn podcast today, this episode today, stop trying to make yourself a main character. Everybody has their own story, right? Everybody sits up here and each story has a main character. Everybody surrounding them are always supporting characters, babe. Everybody fighting so hard in the comments to try to make themselves relevant, to try to prove that this man who is dead and gone beyond our fucking years, that he is a bad person and a bad man and a bad husband and a bad civil rights leader because he cheated on his wife, even though his wife said no. You are now putting yourself in a position of being a main character of a story that has already been written. The chapter ended. Why is it even relevant what he did at this point? And I know, I've had a lot of people run up in my comments and be like, oh, well, that's like saying R. Kelly. And they still play R. Kelly music. People don't know the full story when it comes to the music shit. Because we still play Michael Jackson stuff. We still play R. Kelly stuff. And we still play a lot of people's shit. That's not to say that the act of what these people do aren't wrong. You shouldn't take their accolades away because they did wrong, right? Stop forcing yourself to be a main character. You're just a supporting character, babe. So much has been going on. That mental break from October all the way up until now has really done me some type of justice and had me thinking a lot about a lot of different things. So I'm excited for the new season. I'm going to have some new co-hosts, and I'm also going to be uploading these episodes to YouTube. So I'm super excited. And consistency is definitely going to be my key. So anyway, I didn't mean to keep going on and on and on, you guys. I love you guys. Holla for a dollar, short for a tip. I got to go pay some bills.